Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So, yeah, nothing that I can really say. The market is extremely confused at the moment, and at the moment, just want to touch base on the weekly here. We do have these two sort of hanging men here, right at the top. There's the first bit of structure from the all-time highs. There's the second bit up there. So, how it works is it really stubborn and drags itself up to test those before bigger pullbacks, or drags it up, test, keeps dragging, and then has this huge breakthrough. So one of the two is brewing. Which one, I do not know. So at the moment, this week has been a move down and then inside bar, engulfing bar. So that's normally a fairly decent bit of structure, but you'd like to see it on a level. And that would have been the level and a little bit lower. Let's put that in. So I would have liked to see that kind of price action on a level here. Didn't materialize. So at the moment, we're kind of all over the place, and then we broke up, still sellers coming in on the top. So there are some people that are still convinced that this is not breaking to the upside. There's a lot of people convinced that it is. You can see by the buyers coming in during the week, and then we've got these sellers here that are believing otherwise. You might as well just put this top of range in here. Okay, now let's get down to the hour and have a look at this. So firstly, we had a breakdown below the moving averages. We were looking for a rejection of structure, and this was the closest bit of structure, one of these tails. Didn't quite get it, would have broken to the downside. We'll look at this on the lower time frames. I wonder if it trapped some people. Got going, pullback, there's a pullback and a retest of that area. So there's your confirmation. Okay, this thing's not falling, it's going up. So that would have been entry long, and at the moment, that's exactly what I'd be waiting for. Now is another pullback onto structure, and I think that's going to be the best one. Let's just get to the 15-minute, because I'll just see how gappy this was. Yeah, look at that. That would have trapped some people. So there's your inside bar, entry short below it, stop above it, and then you're sort of hovering, then this massive move down. You think, right, that's it, we're moving. Aiming for here, and what happens? Turns around, comes back and stops you out. Anyway, it's been the story of this thing for most of the week. Then we have the confirmation here. So you can see dips below it again. But anyway, there is a gap down here, which is the one thing we're looking for. There's still a gap down here, and looks like one or two small gaps in this mess here. So I think the safest bet is to see a move into this area here at 15842. It does break a bit of a trend line though, if you draw your trend line along the bottom here. So yeah, I think wait for the market open, just have a look at what happens here, because if we do build a base sort of on this area here, which would make the most sense, that's 15842, then you're looking to retarget 15954, break and retest that, then you're looking for 16052. I suspect what we're trying to get is a weekly close above 1600, but with a double hanging man there on the weekly, I'm not entirely convinced that that's a very bullish setup. It's more of a very tired setup to me. So I'm more than likely going to be sitting on the sides again. I don't think I'm going to be wanting to get into this. I see some structure on the Dow Jones, so that's one thing to look at. But I think for the DAX, for me today, it's just more of the same. I really think we're either going to reject this area and then just bounce a little bit, or reject decently for an opportunity long down here. But you're going to have a wide stop. Let's see. Oh, I suppose not that wide. 150 point stop for 125 point gain to 200 point gain. It's not really a decent risk to reward. Yeah, so that's kind of my view for today. I'm more than likely going to treat this as a range, so we will just sit back quietly and wait for better structure. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday. Cheers for now.